As we go to the 15th, and Tom Abbott, this is one of the amateurs in the field this week.
This is young Taylor Coleman, just 16 years of age, from San Antonio. Made it through the shootout for the high school players, and two young high school players made it into the field this week, Taylor Coleman and Haley Mills. Taylor was rounded 72, and she's 2 under par at the moment, so what a wonderful run for the youngster.
Pretty heady stuff for a 16-year-old.
This is the amateur Taylor Coleman on the tee at the 17th. Par 3 playing 182 yards. You're going to kind of slide it around that tree. And how about this tee shot? Taylor Coleman has a putt to get it to 3 under par. This is Taylor Coleman for a birdie at 17. I just looked through her Twitter, and she's got a tweet from one of her friends. It says, "You better kick some," insert the word.
Right.
Even though English is going to be so boring now without you. She is doing a great job. How about that? 3 under par. Taylor Coleman, the 16-year-old amateur who should be in English class right now, is climbing towards the top of the leaderboard of the North Texas LPGA Shootout.
Back to the 18th, Taylor Coleman playing her third with par 5. See if she can get it. She had to go just under that limb of the tree. Sounded good. No spin. She'll have a downhiller from there. To the 18th, and Taylor Coleman, the 16-year-old, trying to save par. How about that?
That is one heck of a round in your first ever LPGA event, especially when you're 16 years old.
How about that 68? Is that any good?
Incredible.
For a high school sophomore?
Good up and down on the last hole there. You know, she was over the back of the green. That was quick coming down the hill, and she handled it beautifully.
Hey, how about a 16-year-old from San Antonio putting up a 68 at an LPGA event? Tom Abbott, that's pretty impressive stuff.
It is very, very impressive. 16 years of age. You came through the shootout, didn't you, Taylor, on Monday? You shot 72. Then tell us what happened, because you've had to go back to school, haven't you?
Yep, I went back to school because I've missed so much, and I'm missing even more. And we left after my 3rd period class yesterday, and we came up and practiced for an hour that we had. And I came out here this morning.
Now, you said on the first tee this morning you were incredibly nervous. It didn't go too well at the first, did it?
No, I was shaking so bad. I've never been that nervous before. And I hit a really good drive, which I was happy about. And then I chunked my next one, but that was okay because I was just thinking about getting it up and down.
Well, you managed to put together a fantastic round in 68. Now, we've got your tee shot at the 17th, which I know was one of your highlights from today. Let's take a look at this. You must have been thinking this was tracking. It might have had a chance to go in.
I did, and that was the same with the other par 3 before that, number 13. About the same thing. But it was funny because me and my caddy, my coach, Tim Hobby, we were discussing which club to hit, either 6 or 5 iron. And I thought 5 iron would go over the green, so we hit 6 iron and it worked out pretty well.
You're always the boss, aren't you?
Yeah.
Out there. Now tell us what, apart from shooting 68 today, what has been your highlight this week so far?
You know, just meeting these players, and it's so cool. They say hi to me, and it's a great feeling knowing that I'm here with the professionals. I was watching Natalie Golbus and Paula on the putting green, listening to their conversations.
A lot of them are going to be saying hi to you after your round today, and in fact, you've beaten quite a few of them. So, well done, Taylor. We'll look forward to watching you the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Wait, let's go back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you very much. Here's the amateur leaderboard, and again, there were 2 college players and 2 high school players that qualified via a shootout format to come play here at the North Texas LPGA Shootout. Taylor Coleman and Haley Mills from Fort Worth, Texas. Madison Pressel, we've seen her already, University of Texas. And Casey Grice, we've not mentioned yet. She's from College Station, but actually goes to school at North Carolina, and she'll be off in about an hour from right now. We talked about how special the format is. 2 college players, 2 high school players able to qualify for the event, and one of them, Taylor Coleman, she's going to see her name in a lot of different places over the next 24 hours. What a debut, 3 under, 68 out here today.
16 years old. She will remember this day forever. She'll remember how she felt on that first tee. She will remember the fact that she was one of the leaders after round 1. It's just a great day for her. I'm sure, her family, she lives in San Antonio, but I'm sure they're all here just cheering her on. It had to be one of the great days in her life so far.
It was also nice.
Coming through the qualifying score, here's a look at the amateur leaderboard. 5 performances from Haley Mills and Taylor Coleman. Taylor Coleman shot 68 in round 1. Struggled a bit today, but let's hope they can keep it at 2 over and make it in for the weekend. At least make the first cut, because there are 2 cuts in this event. Top 70 in ties, of course, as is. It's the 9th hole, the final hole for Taylor Coleman. She was the amateur, the 16-year-old amateur that we featured yesterday, because she shot 68. Now this is for par. That's going to get her in the house at 3 over, which should be good enough to make the halfway cut. And she's going to be a little bit disappointed to shoot 77, but it's a wonderful achievement to have made the halfway cut. As a 16-year-old amateur, came through the high school shootout, shot 72 earlier this week, then went back to school, did a little bit of school work on, I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday, and then came back out here to play the tournament. So it's been a busy week for Taylor Coleman.
So again, we've had a few chances to talk about the second cut, and that'll be low 50 in ties playing on Sunday. Some notables that will not be here for the final round include the 2 amateurs, Haley Mills, 18 years old from Fort Worth, and Taylor Coleman, 16 years old from San Antonio. They qualified via a high school shootout to come play here. There were 2 college players, Madison Pressel, Morgan's younger sister, and Casey Grice from the University of North Carolina, who also qualified and did not make the first cut at the North Texas LPGA Shootout. It's a little tradition. I really like the idea of her. I'm sure that that's going to prove popular.
It'll be popular. Anytime amateurs have a chance to qualify for a major professional event like this, it's definitely a thing to shoot for. You have to be invited, by the way, to the shootout to try to qualify. Not just anybody can do it.
I think when they close the books on this inaugural event, Kurt, they're going to say resounding success.
Yeah. This is a